Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of Best Served Cold. We ended in the middle of day 5. I wrote down in my notes that we are going to question Killian and Alina about a couple things. Primarily, with Alina, I want to ask her about her job. And also about, this is our general clues. Yeah. And about, where is Natalia's debt. I think that will be something that she can kind of shed some light on. And then for Killian, we need to ask him about this. Like, why are you hitting on so many women? Like, leave them alone, back off. Like, stop that, get out of there. And the lounge chats that Clara very, very nicely mentioned to us when she was sharing that she's gay. Which, congratulations, Queen. Me too. So we are going to, let me write down some quick, I make a note of it, but we are going to, I think, start with, I think we'll start with Killian. I don't think he'll have that much to say. Also, forgive me if I forget accents. All of them sort of blend together. Bartender, we meet again. What's happen if you visit? Tiddle tattle. Okay. We do not have... He does not super love us. Can probably get him. Maybe I'll present a clue first, and then I'll make him something to drink, and see if I can get some more answers out of him. I think we should start with this one. I admit I am casting a wide net, but patience yields dividends. I'm due a catch. I bet you here. Okay. So nothing. It's like, yes, I am a harlot. And we understand that, I guess. Let's make you a drink. We need to get him at +4. Get me drunk without feeling like I'm sugary drinks. Okay. Let's look for something sugary. Because we're not going to be able to get him to 4 without that. And I know he likes that. We need something with at least 4. Pirate's Joy seems like a good option because it's quite sweet. Not super strong. Yeah, I think Pirate's Joy is the only one that's sort of... Unless we do, that might be the end of his tolerance, so he'll go. So I'll do Pirate's Joy. I think that one might be good. If not, we're only losing one question. We can get back to him another day. That's my hope anyway. Okay. Yes. Okay, so he likes it. Hold on, let me check. Is that a liked drink or is that just No, that's not one of his favorites. He just likes it. So that will be added down. I was gonna write it down just out of just pure muscle memory. I also might turn the music down like to... This is probably negligible and it means nothing, but it looks good on the audio level, so I'm doing it. Okay. We're not there yet. You wrinkle your nose every time you take a sip. You're right, I don't enjoy this. The drinks are well made enough, but I simply can't become accustomed to the taste. I must persevere. You don't have to, you know. I started going to bars to be around Alina and Wendy. With the killer on the loose, I'd like to keep an eye on them. Very gallant. I am sucking up to you. I've had my eye on Alina for a bit. We've gone on a few dates. I think she really likes me, but she has a guard dog. Maria's hackles are up and she has fangs. In fact, I was thinking of paying for Maria to attend a distant chess tournament just to have more time with Alina alone. Perhaps take her to Mary Auberge for steak roulade. Mind keeping that to yourself. Your plan is safe with me. Good. It's stressful, though, trying to keep my intentions secret. I'm only here in pursuit of the object of my affection, and this constant boozing is worrying my mum a great deal. I usually wouldn't listen to her, but she holds great sway over my disposable income. Okay. Alina, get out. Alina, I'll protect you from this man. He's actually not that bad. The other guy who is bad left. He's just kind of like... you know... He's, as Vincent said, he needs like someone to smack him behind the back of the head or something. What is it? Wet behind the ears? Look, he's just a chump. He's a baby. The baby and he acts like a baby. Okay. Now to ask you about the lounge chat. So, you're flirting. You're flirting, flirter. Perhaps I'm a bit slow. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry. I'm gonna wait in case I get something from Alina. Or I could also, bring up more stuff with my boss. My beautiful boss over here. Like, why is he so yassified? He's very pretty. Okay. Evening? He talked about that. What did I want to... I guess I'll ask him to... You know what? I'll leave this till the end, because I doubt it will be relevant right now. And if it is, well... We'll discover that. Alina sits down wordlessly. For a while, she looks down at her hands, seemingly in a trance. What can I get you, Alina? Do you remember what I said about Natalia? I do. I regret saying it. I regret it a lot. I saw my dad yesterday and he's basically a husk. I didn't like her and yeah, she was a floozy, but making fun of her dying like that, that's not me. I see. No, I get it. You were impassioned, you shouldn't have done that. She threatened to have me written off, but at the same time, if my father was just following her lead, I should be upset with him. Yeah, your dad sucks. Perhaps I need to stop trying to shift my father around like he's a pawn. He's a grown man and he can take care of himself. Anyway, enough about that. Okay then. Yep. Oh girl. This is such a... Look, I don't think... It's okay. I don't think you're bad for that. You know, sometimes you say bad things because, you know, we speak in the heat of the moment. It's okay. Okay. Interesting. What if did I get her a drink already? Is there anything... She needs to like me more for you and Maria. I know my business is solving this murder. Hugo, so sorry. But I want them to be happy, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit for me to get her like meter high enough that I can make sure it happens. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll ask the dating question. It's complicated, but I'm seeing someone. Even if some people might prefer me not to be. Even if some people might prefer me to be. Oh, single, yeah. Okay. Who prefers that? Maria, mainly. Though I can't say many of my friends approve of my love life. Why not? Many reasons. I guess if we discuss in the abstract, we can talk about this. even if it's a difficult subject. Sure. I guess what I can't decide is, how do you choose between your best friend and a potential partner? I mean, what's more important? Old friendships or new love? Let's come first. Comes and go. Friends are forever. Follow your heart. You just gotta follow your heart. Like, look, I'm not in a love triangle as far as I know. As far as I know, there's only one person who is in love with me in this game. So, look, I'm not, you know, I do agree with this, but I'm also trying to say, okay, she's not, like, maybe you're thinking, maybe she's not necessarily a friend. Look, I'm not gonna talk like that. I'm gonna talk like, follow your heart, and maybe your heart is leading you towards something else. Please have it be leading you to something else, girl. There's something wrong with this man. I want to. I thought she wanted me to be happy. I must have been wrong. I don't know. Is a friend supposed to support your choices? Or is a friend supposed to tell you the hard truths you don't want to hear? I mean, friendship is about honesty. I say, as clearly I'm not necessarily an honest bartender. You might have a point. I need to think about this. I should talk to Maria. We can talk about anything. Or we could, but we've been through a lot. I hope she understands that this time the guy I like is different. Is he really different? Yes. Yes, I think he is. That's nice to hear. Oh. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think there's much wrong with... he just kind of sucks. Yeah, let me get her her drink of choice. Poison drop, that won't get you much. But you like the Eastern Ruby. Though I don't need to get her drunk right now. So, even though you said you're fine. Also, what an ominous drink to like when someone has been murdered via poison. I'm sure that's not deliberate. No, it's good writing. Oh, I am going to enjoy this one. Delicious. Oh, she looks so good. She's so happy now. Okay. Can I ask you about that old job Natalia does? Let's ask about your old job. Wait, I'm gonna ask you... Hey, wait. Actually, I need to ask you about this. I mean, I'm not totally against the idea. It would certainly secure my future. Oh. Is that not who you're dating? Something about that. Something about that gives me pause. Okay. I need to ask. Old job, I think. Tell me about this. I told you I won't work there now that I don't have... I won't work there now I don't have to. That I don't have to, I'm sure, is what they meant. Okay. Does she like me enough for the smoking? How about you and smoking? Yes. I think I can trust you on this. Yes, I smoke every now and then. Just don't tell anyone, okay? Why the secrecy? It's Maria. She hates smokers so much. I enjoy the occasional cigarette, but I hate to disappoint my best friend. So I do my best to hide it. I never carry any tobacco in my purse, and when I smoke, I borrow a lighter or matchbox from someone. Doesn't it become a hassle after a while? I am conflicted. Best friends shouldn't make each other feel guilty, but perhaps it's better if I quit? Perhaps. I don't think she's trying to make you feel guilty. I think she's just worried about you. Okay. I think that's an interesting... It gives good alibi. I think I'll connect that to the lighter. Because then she wouldn't have it. Because... You know, she wouldn't have one. Yeah, let's just dig into this. You seem genuinely disturbed about... Wait, do I have any other clues? I forgot to ask. I literally forgot to ask about this one. I have it written down. What the hell? Yeah, I know about that. And that's why she was after Dad. Okay. Well. Whoops. I do want to talk to him about some stuff. Okay. I want to know... I guess I didn't get you a drink. Here. Here, bestie. Me and the bestie. Drink up. You like me yet? Yes. Perfect. Well, as perfect as crime can be. Okay. Why are you doing a detective's job? Did I ask him about this already? I'm sure I did. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's where I got the, Well... I'm just gonna make sure that he likes me so that I can mess with him more. Oh. My brain is shorting out literally every time. I'm like, I had something to do here, not just to feed you. Feed you alcohol. Here's some information. It is important to the case, because if that's true, then whatever. Yeah, hey, what about this? What about this? Homoerotic tension. Oh, okay. How touching. I hope you're not letting your history with Wagner affect your judgment, bartender. Of course not. What are you talking? You're crazy. You're crazy for that. Good. In that case, the fact that he uses matches is certainly worth noting. It might be relevant. Okay. He's like, don't be gay. Don't be gay in my crime scene. You can be gay outside of it. Unless it helps the crime. Okay. I'll tell you about this guy. He gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah. I also get a bad feeling about this guy. That was not the right dialogue. I get a bad feeling about this guy, but we'll need solid evidence. This must go before a judica, so our case must be solid. Yes. For rejection to be a motive for murder, he'd have to have a short temper indeed. Try shaking the tree and see what falls out. Confronting him might do the trick. Okay, that's smart. I'm glad you're my Maya. Okay. Yeah, let's just go through. Do you like this? Do you like this? He likes blondes. Not that rare a preference, but it is interesting in this case. Doesn't this remind you? Yeah, I was gonna piece that together anyway, but thank you for letting me know. Hey, do you know Peter works at crime? So he collects debt for a living, does he? Do you think Peter's criminal past is related to this case? It's certainly... I'm certainly considering it as an avenue of investigation. Debt collection can get violent, and Natalia Reed was a gambler. There may be a connection. Someone at the nightcap might know if Natalia had debt, so ask around about her. I mean, yeah, but he didn't do it, so... talk about this. I think this is interesting. Okay. Yeah. I might... Is there anything else I should throw in here? I'll leave that. Maybe I'll do that another day. Once I have, like, actual evidence. Because at this point, I mostly just have, like... case building. Like... Yeah. About you and smoking. You're not there yet. You are not there yet. I'm gonna ask... Hey, you know this guy? I'm bringing up this guy. I feel like I want to know if he knows about this guy. Rejection is simply the universe telling you to move on to the next opportunity. Some people haven't learned that and they feel the sting. I don't get home. Okay. Yeah, he seems like... I don't think he cares enough. I mean, he's very flippant. Hey. Yeah, I'll get you something. Well, first tell me about yourself, buddy. Haven't I rambled on enough already? No. I'm 56 years old, so I was around when all the money started flowing into Sora. I was born into a little town that was swallowed up by the expanding city borders last year. But I feel like I'm babbling on now. What else do you want to know? Married? Are you single? Once. To Flora, but maybe we can talk about that when we know each other a little better. Sure. Divorced. Sorry. I hope you enter a new happy marriage. Yeah, I'll serve. Drink. Let's just get you what you like. I don't need to... There's nothing I'm hunting for right now, so... Makes it very easy. I wonder if that will be more of a mechanic, like, later down. Like, it gets more complicated, in later cases. I assume so. Yes, I know that's your favorite. When did you open the bookshop? Bukovi Books has been open for a decade now. Over a decade now. Are you a fan of literature? Yeah. I never took you for the educated sort. A mistake on my part, for sure. It is always nice to meet a fellow enthusiast. The book depositories in this district are in a shocking state. Nothing but grimy, lurid bestsellers, and nothing of note from local writers. I enjoy foreign literature, but I fear with how the publishing industry operates, it's hard to notice the books that were created in our towns. Bukovi has a thriving literature scene, but it is dying because of this influx of exotic, lightweight fiction. We both know I don't need to work, but a man has to have a hobby. And if that hobby is meaningless, then what's the point? Bukovi's golden age was once cultural. Music, books, opera. But now our industry's might swells while our souls shrivel. I might be just a lowly bookshop owner these days, but stocking this place with the books I love means the world to me. Does that make sense? Yep. No, I get it. You had the money to do your hobby, and you're doing your hobby. What I'm curious about is this part. I mean, yeah, you like to chat with people, but is that all the reason you have this thing going on down here? I mean, maybe you're just lonely, which would make me sad. I like Vincent. He seems quite nice. Have other speakeasies been raided? Maybe I should ask him something. What do I don't want to mention the blonde victims aspect. I think that's kind of... What if I just bring up the homoerotic tension to everyone? Maybe not. Maybe if I have time, I can waste my efforts there. I want to know about Dr. Durand. Killian's mother? Yes, I met her a few times. Wonderful doctor, though she could improve as a parent. It baffles me how such a brilliant mind could birth something with a complete lack of thinking whatsoever. Nature is rarely consistent. I'll ask about this. Have other speakeasies been raided? I'm sure dissatisfied patrons have alerted the authorities on a few occasions, but I met a fair few officers and even detectives in speakeasies, like the man literally directly behind you. They think the laws don't apply to them. But I think the political climate has shifted. The Bukovi City Council has taken a harder line, and they may even be incentivizing officers to close more establishments. The economy may be booming, but the explosion of wealth is far from equitable. Speculators in the radio carriage and whale oil businesses are rolling in cash, but the public services and the police in particular are paid peanuts. The speculators climb a ladder and are pulled it up all after the... One second. The speculators climbed a ladder and pulled it up after themselves. Now they're making us fight each other for table scraps while looking down on us all. Legitimate... I need to take a sip. This is a freaking hard line for tongue twisting. Okay. The speculators climbed a ladder and pulled it up after themselves. Now they're making us fight each other for table scraps while looking down on us all. Looking down on us all. Legitimate business owners and police officers alike. There's a cadence to his voice that makes him sound cold and unemotional as he speaks. It's like he's rehearsed this topic, or maybe he's gotten sick of talking about it. I am rambling again, so let's change the subject. Goodbye. Goodbye, bestie. You're all my besties until you're my worstie. Okay. Got anything else to... I haven't gotten anything, so I guess I'll just leave. I guess I'll just close up while you're still in here, hanging out. Let me save. Cat spotted. Okay, so things we want to get. Secret smoker. That doesn't connect. Okay, so because she could be lying. That's fair. But that also doesn't work here. But I'm keeping these as, I guess, these are relevant to me. Blonde victims and lover boy. Did I do that already? I don't think I did. Where is that? Okay. Yeah. It's a possible motive. And, let's put that down there and put this back here. Polly's debts are why we could get Peter's job up here, not Ari up here. Get out of here. Get in here. It's a motive. But he would not have access to, like, the material is the thing. I have all the motives. I'm trying to make this look nicer. His old job. This is still important. This is still important. This is important. This is important. I already connected that. Speakeasy. Did we connect this? I mean, yeah, we already did, I'm sure. Okay, I want to keep this here and here. I wonder if there's a way, because those are the things we've already connected it to. I guess that's really helpful. That's good game design. We connected this to that. Natalia's debts. I guess we have to find out more about those. I think is going to be the most helpful thing to us. Also, we smoke a lot. Unless that's like the community ashtray in the building. Also, it looks like a fashionable something back here. Yeah, what was this one? Yeah, I just don't know. The rejection, broken-hearted killer. Also rejected is a possibility. But then like... Because it's one of these... I mean, that's just my feeling. It could very well be the other two. But I don't want them to be the killer. So I'm choosing to believe they didn't do it. Is the thing. And that's my choice to believe in that. I believe strongly in gay people. And I live by that. Ooh. Oh. You came in with them. Interesting. Clara sits at the bar but can't look you in the eye. She's quiet. You can tell something's off about her. You're alright, Clara? I don't want to sound paranoid, but someone is out there. Someone dangerous. What? When I left on Thursday, I think I was chased. The footsteps were coming toward me fast, so I ran. You were chased. Maybe I'll talk more about it later if you're interested, but for now... Oh. Oh, girl. Okay. Can you tell me about what happened when you were chased? Clara looks extremely disturbed by what happened and freezes up. Serving her something? Yeah, I figured. I wanted to ask... First. Yeah, let's get you in a good mood. Need a drink, Clara? Nothing too strong. I have work tomorrow. Did I get her the right... I hope I got her favorite drink. If I messed up, that would be very embarrassing. And I might reload if I did that. Okay, perfect. Yeah. I should have probably waited to serve. I think these stack. I think. I'll try it out with Maria. No, I'll try it out with Wendy. Wendy probably has less possible clues, but I can probably present stuff to her, so... Yeah, let's figure that out. Let me just get my thoughts straight. I'm not easily spooked, but I really feel like I was almost part of a real bad scene. Take your time. Well, when I left here on Thursday, I saw someone across the street. In an alley lighting a cigarette with a match. Uh-oh. When I walked past them, I turned and saw them creeping up on me. When I grokked they were trying to keep out of sight, I started walking faster, but they followed. Fast. I can rumble with the best of them, but the Bukovi River is full of dames who had an inflated opinion of their martial prowess. Sifu told me the best way to defend yourself is with your feet. When you can run, you should run. But when I got home, I started to doubt whether it really happened. Was I being paranoid? And when I thought about contacting the police, I knew all the questions they'd ask. What were you doing out so late, little lady? That's rough. I heard you got into a fight with a criminal before. Is that right, officer? Is that right, officer? But yeah, but that was way back before Prohibition. Could it be the same person? Maybe. Can I ask why you were fighting? He was some goon henchman type. He groped me while I was working at a bar. He pegged me for another dame who just frees up when he threatened me, just because I owe some money. Well, if he's gonna choose violence, I'll choose violence too. I dragged him out by the collar and dumped him on the street. Laura smiles in a way that shows she's boasting. She wants to show how capable she is of taking care of herself. Right. I work down the road, so the risk is the same. If I don't work, I starve, so what option I got? What did the person look like? I didn't really see them. There aren't any lights in the alleyways, so all I really saw was someone lighting their cigarettes with a match. It didn't really give off enough light to see who it was. Not much to go on. Every time someone lights up near me now, I break out in a cold sweat. Probably just paranoia. Still, be careful. Yeah, if you need to... I wish there was an option to go like, you know what, I'll walk you home, buddy. It's okay. They're not after me. This doesn't help because, so basically everyone who smokes, and I'm pretty sure he smokes. I don't know if we were able to get that out of him, but I'm sure he smokes too. And basically, we got the match. Obviously, they don't have the lighter, so everyone would have to be using matches anyway. It would be better, honestly, if any of them used lighters whatsoever at all. You know? Unfortunately, none of them do, and none of them can. Like, Peter, I appreciate you keeping the gift, but use it so that you are not... Next time, always use anything and make yourself as deliberate as possible so that, deliberately different, so that you have an alibi. You should probably start doing that. I'm gonna leave you for now and try and get some info. I'm curious. I'll start with Wendy. I'm sure she'll have like some insight. They came in together, so... Wait, I'm getting kind of a vibe over here. Let it be known, I'm getting kind of a vibe over here. We meet again. Evening. You're my real bestie. I love her. Her vibe, impeccable. She probably knows about that though, because she's sitting over there with them. Drink. Let's get you your favorite. Yeah. Here you go, my friend. You know how to pour a drink with some glamour. I never doubted you. Okay. Yeah, it does stack. Okay, that's good to know. I was operating under the assumption that it didn't stack. So that is something I still will have to... Sorry, I moved in my chair. But I have to consider that if I want to try and get people drunk in order to hit things. So I should ask like as many questions as I can beforehand, just in case I get something messed up. That's a good thing for me to remember that I can do. Because I'm not safe scumming, even though I normally would in this sort of game, to be like, okay, I got everything perfect. Now I'm following the wind here. You know about this? Clara was chased down the boulevard? Well, that's a little intense. How is she doing? I think she had a British accent. I don't remember. I'm gonna assume she did and do it. She's a little shaken. I don't really know the girl. Still, I hope they catch whoever did it. Okay, I thought maybe you'd hear something about that. You know about You know about this guy? Has he hit on you? Common sense has been chasing you, my darling, but you can run. Try to form thoughts more fully before you speak. Okay, I will try. Okay? You got me. I don't know why you know that. Okay. Oh, I haven't asked you about the lighter. I should ask you that. Oh, now we know he smokes. That's a fancy lighter. Reminds me a bit of the one Killian carries around, but though his is far less ornate. Do you smoke? Only when I'm intoxicated. Is that often? Somewhat. It's a man's job to offer a lady one. That's why you keep them around, isn't it? I'm not sure I'm offering... Well... Why are you asking? Are you offering? Nah. How cruel. No, yeah, you're not... I'll give you one in a platonic fashion. That's what I do. For women? For sure. I'll feed them as many cigarettes as they want, because I'm an ally. Okay. Yeah, let's talk shit. Can I talk shit about... Wait, I want to keep options open in case I learn something from Maria, because Maria might know stuff. Good evening. Evening, Maria. We should chat, I guess? Pass the time. Okay. Yeah, let's get you something to drink. Okay, she likes the femme fatale. Of course you do. I didn't get tomato juice. I'm just realizing I wanted tomato juice after this, and now I'm gonna want it again. That's lovely. Thank you. Hey. Me and the bestie. All of you are my besties. I'm not telling that. She doesn't... Well, she knows. Tell me about... Yeah. I got 4, so I'm gonna start with this one. That's awful. I know Clara can look after herself, but this killer business sounds serious. Okay. I probably should ask those... that might be one that I should have just gone directly to Hugo with. That's more relevant to him. It's his job. Tell me about this. Yeah, you've got his number. That's Killian, all right. Okay, not relevant, I guess. I guess I could ask about, I don't want to ask. I mean, she's probably not gonna know about this guy, but there's no point not asking. I suppose. Though maybe there is. This is tough. This is real tough. I'm gonna come back to this. I think I want to see if I can get some more stuff out of other people, because she's got 1 left. That's like 2 or 3. I think I need to circle back to the important business. Let me give you your drink because you're my bestie, I guess. Every day I'm making this man do a crime. Every day you come over, we're doing crimes together, buddy. One of us, one of us. Welcome to crime. This is kind of like crime buddies. You'll be turned to a life of crime yet, my boy. So, Clara was chased. That's worrisome. The girl could have been in real trouble. Every day the killer runs free, another innocent could die. We need to speed up this investigation. At least it told us something. Our killer has resorted to using matches after using their lighter. See what you can piece together with this new information. Oh, okay. So, that's interesting. Because a lot of the people who, all the suspects aside from him aren't here. So, what does that mean? I guess that's a point of interest. Did you chase her in here, you freak? You freak with no hobbies? This man thinks this man looks at hobbies and like, that's gay. And you know what? Maybe you should be gay. Maybe you should be gay and have hobbies like the rest of us. I'm back and I need a strong drink. Evening, Elliot. What do you need from me? Wait, is it possible to get him here? Let's get him his stuff. This look okay? Yeah. Did I get a liked drink from him? No, I'm just gonna get this, and maybe I can get... Though I don't know if any of his liked drinks have, like, a lot of alcohol. I guess I'll figure that out another day. Hopefully. If I need it. I'm not sure I need it. I haven't asked him about... Yeah. Well, I guess I might as well ask it. Did you see what happened to Natalia Reed? I didn't know Natalia Reed. I have no idea who she was. Elliot's brow is furrowed, and though he's clearly perturbed, you have difficulty reading his emotions. You can stop lying now. What makes you so sure I'm lying? Someone saw you with her at the hotel. Elliot pauses for so long you're not sure he's heard you. Squinting, he examines the empty glass like it holds the secrets of the universe. Well? Right. Yep, okay. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, we did this one already. Can I do this? You don't have hobbies? What does the sun mean? I wish I knew what the sun means. I just asked him about his hobbies and said hobbies are gay again, so... I guess. Hey, you smoke? Hey, this you? A lighter on the ground. People lose lighters all the time. What does this have to do with me? Don't you smoke, Elliot? All my life. Well, since school anyway. That makes two of us. I was trying to fit in with the popular lads. I needn't have bothered. I'm not sure I even enjoy it anymore. What I really don't enjoy is the shaking of my hands when I can't find the tobacco. If you have any tips for quitting that actually work, let me know. It would save me a great deal of money. I'll keep an eye out for some. Okay. So can we talk about your rejection? All right. I knew Natalia, and all I can say is she rejected me. Okay, sure. What else? What else? I guess I haven't asked him that much, huh? I'm gonna ask about this. You know what? Fuck it. Did you chase her? Clara? That hotel girl? What about her? She was chased on the boulevard. With those squared shoulders and protruding brows, she's hardly a damsel in distress. Seems these days the women are naught but men in dresses. Shut up, shut up! While the men gossip and giggle like girls. Do you not agree? I don't think so. I'm not saying there's something wrong with this Clara girl. The problem is with society and the idea that men and women are on different sides of the same coin when we are different animals altogether. There's a natural order and we all need to be... Even if you're not the killer, Hugo, we need to charge him with thought crime. Hugo, get over here, arrest this man. There's a natural order and all we need to do is follow that order. Discord comes from trying to make things artificially equal and denying the true order of things. You know what I'm talking about. Don't look at me as if I'm saying something distasteful. Look, the traditions of SAR were traditions for a reason. I'm not saying women need to be sent back to the kitchen, but all this liberation has gone too far, and I'm not the only one saying so. And women like Clara are not a problem, but a symptom of the problem. If she wants to learn how to fight and build her muscles like a man, let her be treated like one. Let's see how quickly she admits women are not built for violence when she faces it in earnest. All of this is academic anyway. I'm sure she made the whole thing up. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, me. Thank you, me. What is wrong with you? I have no interest in this discussion or your judgment. You're lucky you serve drinks because your conversation is pedestrian. All right then. We gotta get this guy out. Hugo, I hate him. Hugo, get him. Please. Okay. There's not much. Is misogyny in this? They didn't add misogyny to the list of transactions or character traits, rather. I want to ask her about that. I guess let's just start throwing shit at the wall and see if it sticks. Hey, bestie. Hi. Tell me about Peter. That's not Peter, sorry. I got someone else on my mind. Tell me about Killian. Yes, that's Killian. A Dolgenheat has more decorum. Ah, well, would you look at the time? Oh. Yep. It's just like, he's a whore. Goodbye. Okay, queen. Goodbye. Okay. Let's talk. I asked her about him. She didn't have much to say. Let's talk about Alina's old job. Yeah, she's lucky enough to down tools and escape that pro-life. I only wish I could join her. Okay. Not much to say here. No, but the lighter? That's a lighter. Any reason you're showing me this? I was wondering if you smoked. I know you don't. Nah, I don't like the smell or the aesthetics. Unless you're a writer puffing away on a pipe while you hammer a typewriter or something like that. That's a look. Stay quiet. I don't like pipes. I don't like pipes. You still smoke? Well, I'm not taking back anything I said. Just quit. Harsh. Harsh but fair. Maybe, but this world will kill you quick enough. No need to run faster toward the grave. That's a tad dramatic. I just don't understand people. If you know something is bad for you and you still do it, I just don't understand it. Yeah, another drink? No. That was a cute interaction. She called us out. I don't want to say that to her. I don't want to do that. Hey, have you ever rejected this man? Have you been drinking? Okay. Yeah, sorry. Yes, sorry, I've been drinking on the job. I gotta make sure your drink tastes good. Okay. Okay. Why do you visit? Isn't it risky? I might as well knock this out. Probably. Then again, I could get hit by a radio carriage tomorrow while crossing the road. You have a point. Sifu says boats are safest in a harbor, but that's not what boats are built for. I can't think of anything I love that couldn't kill me. Also, just because something is a rule doesn't make it right. Sounds about right. Do I want to expand on this? I think I want to ask about this, because I want to know if he's bothered you. I wondered what all the shouting was about. Now I know. Okay. I got practically nothing. Let me just ask all my clues. Yeah, sure. This one. Better conducting the... Yeah. All motive. Okay. Looks... Yeah. Interesting indeed. Okay. Here's his motive, but also... Yeah. I don't know if we'll have motive that he was there. Unless he's been stealing lighters from other boys. In which case, how dare you? Okay. People who know them. Okay. I don't think I did that, did I? That's a good idea. Okay. Let me just clear all these out. Not unreasonable. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, I did not think about that. See, I'm worried about tripping things up, but I don't think that's as much of a concern as, like, I think it's going to be. So I just need to... I don't think I have to worry about showing anyone anything. I guess, like, part of me is operating on the assumption that if I share something, I might... I don't know. It'll be like Ace Attorney and someone will punch me and take my shit. Let's connect this to blonde victims because this worries me. Is it up there? I don't think it's up there. Oh, it is. Nope. But it makes me nervous. I'm putting you down, Clara. My friend. I don't want anything to happen to her. Oh. Hey! I love this guy. Oh. Bartender. Father Lacey? Please share something happy with me. Oh yeah, he's always like this. I'm not gonna give him his favorite drink because it'll just get him out of here. It's like, it gets him past his alcohol tolerance point. So I'll just do an evening prayer. Which is a great... Look, the choice of making the characters, like, kind of match or have a reason to like their liked drinks is very cool. Very cute naming convention working together. Okay. Still in a bad mood? Oh. Uh-oh. Little concern. But he's always in a bad mood. He's fine. You don't treat your faith as seriously as I expected. The goddess is too important to take seriously. I see you. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're giving me a theology lesson? You're giving me... Oh, no, he doesn't like me anymore. You're giving me theology lessons? The goddess in my book has a sense of humor. Just look at, you know, everything. That's depressing. Why focus on the sun beyond the clouds when you can't see it? The clouds are raining on you. How cheery. Sorry, I pissed him off. Tell me about your father. I know you don't like me. No. I did a bad job. I thought we were riffing. There's not much to say. He was just like me. Now he's gone, and I feel like... This will sound strange, but I feel like the goddesses rejected him and me too. Rejected? Yes. After he died a slow, painful death, people asked me if I lost my faith. But I feel like if I did, the goddess just wouldn't care. Maybe not. Doesn't your goddess care for everyone? Oh, buddy. This is not a me problem. I don't think what I'm saying is the problem. I think maybe, yeah. Hey, you want to quit your job, escape your former life, and work behind the bar with me? It doesn't work super well because people still know that I've done criminal shit, but it's a little better. Where did you get that? That's not in the book. That's not in any of the books. I keep trying to find the goddess, but she's never there. That's real. It's in the search that we find grace. Or so I tell everyone who speaks so gloomily. I see. Are you here would be a great... I already asked that. Hey! You hear about this? I can't say I know who Clara is, but you're telling me someone chased her down the street? Horrid. I wouldn't know anything about that, but I'll keep an eye out. The city holds many horrors. Thanks. I'm gonna leave you alone for now. You're the only one here who knows, Killian. So, I'm gonna ask you about his motive. Did I ask you about that already? I thought you oh, I didn't. I'm not there yet. I'm gonna put you in a good mood again. Since you like this, I don't need you drunk right now. Again, what a... If she did not kill, this is a great red herring to have her like the poison drink. So I think... I won't say. I shan't say. Okay, you seem... Well, let's start with evidence. Think he killed someone? That's ridiculous. Killian would never do something like that. Besides, the body was found early in the morning, right? Killian's mother is extremely strict when it comes to curfew. If he's not home by 11 p.m., she'll scour the entire Bukovi Boulevard until she can drag him back home. Trust me on this one. Killian cannot take a single breath without his parents' permission. If you were up to no good, they'd know. Okay, good. So... It's, And he's confident. Yeah... I don't think... See, I don't think he's like... Do I think he could do this? Not necessarily. Unfortunately, it rules out a lot of people that I'm... You know... A big fan of. Okay. There's something else I could be asking her that I haven't already. I don't want to ask her about that. I don't think she could do it. Though... She already asked about that. I won't do that right now. What do you do for work? Nothing. I guess you don't need to? Exactly. My family's fallen into wealth through sheer luck, and I won't let us fall out again. I have plans to keep us where we need to be. My dad may end up losing his fortune again, but I'll be glad to take him in when that time comes. Did you ever work? We know the answer. Sure, and for a man who... it doesn't matter. That's all in the past. Ask about this. You seem genuinely disturbed about what happened to Natalia. Yes, it's affecting me quite badly. Someone dying like that, it makes you realize money isn't everything. I guess there's more to life than my inheritance. Sometimes I think I should just let them write me off and lose everything. Maybe the fear is worse than the reality. It would be foolish, though. If father doesn't give me the money, he'll just waste it at the casino. Maybe something needs to change. I gave up on trying to make him a better person a long time ago. But still, I told myself it was just the company he kept. Natalia wasn't the issue, my father was. When my mother left, he was happy that he had an excuse to gamble. He's not grieving, he's greedy. Maybe it's the alcohol talking, but I've learned a lot about myself lately. Either way, on to other things and topics, please. Right. Okay. I know you do chess. But I'm gonna use this as a chance to talk about I don't know. I don't want to confront you with that. I do want to ask about this. Killian's mother? I worked for her for a bit. She always keeps her shelves well stocked with medical supplies. Okay. So... yeah, let's talk about the alibi. What do you think about the alibi? A little unconventional for a young man his age, but it's certainly in line with what I've heard about Dr. Durand. It seems we can rule Killian out. Good work, bartender. It doesn't feel like a rock-solid alibi, but... I mean, she has no reason to defend him. You know, if she is the real killer, there's no reason for her to do that, so... I'll trust that. He also, again, like, he just doesn't seem like he's capable of much. He doesn't seem like he's capable of much. I don't have anything to ask you. I'm just here to make sure you like me. Olivia's back. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Put down the timestamp for that. Bartender, I'm back. I'm here and frankly, I'm dying for a drink. Evening, Miss Carmine. This place must have been dull without me. What, if anything, have I missed? I don't think that's relevant right now. Let's get you something to drink. Get you some freaking pineapple. The fruit of fruit. And I'm always saying that. Astonishing. Flawless, incredible, divine. Okay. I mean, yeah, you know that. Let's try and get, like, a bunch of this shit out of the way, because I haven't done this. Have you rejected this man? He seems like he would hit on you. Love your confidence, Draga. Absolutely incredible, but I don't know what you're getting at with this one. However, please, next time consider if the speculation makes sense. My bad. I thought maybe he had hit on you. Tell me more about... well... have I not asked you at the last drop? Yes, I know it. The crowd was always a little rough for my taste. Okay. I am probably wasting so much here. Hey, this is not relevant to you, but... No, wait, I need to present this. This is important. Because you're blonde too. Have you been chased? Poor girl. Well, she's not really a girl, I guess. Still, I hope she's okay. Okay. I guess we'll bring up Father Lacey. Yes, I know him well. He's a priest. Does it seem strange that two people so different share the same speakeasy? Not particularly. Well, it's not my place to say, but I don't think he's keeping his vows if he's coming here. And he's such a drag, sitting there clutching his little drink. It's like looking at a child crying at their own birthday party. He was so stoic a few months ago. He's thoroughly morose now. I've asked him what's wrong, but he doesn't like to answer. Not like he can tell anyone either. Oh yes, I keep seeing Father Lacey at the secret speakeasy we share. Hope he cheers up soon and goes back to his old self. He's always been a big old sad sack, but his droopy face is making the floor tiles sad. Let's hope. Your tab. There she goes again. There she goes, being silly goofy. I fear I'm not getting much. Yeah, I don't have evidence to show him. Let's show you evidence. Yes, I know you're in a bad mood. I know, and I have not helped. You talk about being rejected? Okay. Sorry. I'm hitting a slump. I feel like there's more I should have done. I guess I just have to start presenting everything. I'm back and I need a strong drink. Okay. Let's give you that. Get you your mint punch. Oh shit. Oh shit. I got stuck. Okay. You would not know that. I don't think blonde victims is something I should be showing people, regardless. I did not show you the syringe? What is wrong with me? I don't know about a syringe. They're used by doctors and freely available at any pharmacy. Okay. Freely available is interesting. You know about Dr. Durand? I don't think that's necessarily relevant. I really have not asked him shit. Hey, what do you think about this place? My bad. You're not close to them, so there's no point asking that. Dr. Duran might be a good thing to ask about. Okay. My bad. My bad. You don't know anything. He doesn't know anything. He's just a little baby boy and he doesn't know anything. Have you heard that this guy does this thing for me? No, he doesn't care. I'm glad I'm not losing actions for this. I can just show him. Okay, that's good to know. You know, but I'll fuck it. Fuck it. He doesn't know. He doesn't know and he doesn't care. I'm running through all of these. Okay. I didn't visit, and you should doubt the words of crooks. Didn't visit? You didn't need to because you knew her anyway. Did you know she was in debt? Really? I don't know about that. Okay. So if they literally have nothing to say, then I can give them benefit of the doubt. And I keep my action. But if they have unique dialogue, then I take something from it. Gosh, I'm getting nothing. I really am getting nothing. So he's got a good defense. So I just need to get to these points where I get all the defenses, and if someone has no defense, then I can get them. But I don't have reasons why they'd have syringes. That's the issue. So it looks like it's Alina, but I sincerely hope it is not. But like, I guess I'd have to connect him. One of these people would have to have a connection, like, I don't know, to someone. Is what's in the shirt? What's in the commonly used in medical? So if it's just an over-the-counter thing you can easily get, I mean, how do you work with that? It's just like, I need to connect them to that, and I need desperately to find like alibis. I'm very glad that she gave an alibi for Killian. I don't know if these defenses are permanent though. Like if they could change with more evidence, I guess we'll see. Yeah. I don't want to submit it yet because I don't have... I want to get defenses for everyone. That's the issue. Go back. This is great UI, by the way. I just need a little bit more clue, please. Okay, so I'm just gonna take Killian off the board for right now. We've narrowed it down a little bit. Smoker. Alright, chased. Okay. Recently, killers do tend to return to the scene of their crime. And that's not it, but she mentioned. Oh, I don't want to say you chased her. Buddy, I don't think you would chase her. I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless the game is trying to trick me by making me think he's my bestie. Why is this one not working? I mean, this is... Elliot smokes too, and I know that. But I guess we don't know if he uses matches or something. That's difficult. Still, the syringe is the issue. I guess we'll stick with... put you down here. You're over here. Contractor. Chase over here. Syringe. Other stuff. I still don't have, like... I don't have a knife for him, do I? I have a motive, but not beyond that. There's gotta be something. I just haven't asked Elliot enough. And nobody knows him. Because he's unlikable and nobody wants to be around him. Clara takes a seat. She seems in higher spirits since she last saw her. Hey again. Hello, Clara. This place is buzzing. I saw a lot of familiar faces on the way here. A lot of folks who used to drink at the mid-bar at Brendan Heights come here now. At Hotel Jubilee, I mean. Oh shit. Okay, so a lot of... Yeah, that's true. I guess you didn't notice that a lot of the people that you would know from your work, they were coming down here. We got the evidence for that. Mr. Lin gave me a bit of a weird look when he saw me. I won't lie, he kind of gives me the creeps. I know I'm not the only one who thinks so, but I reckon he's probably harmless. I was mostly glad to see Maria again. Have you met her? I remember her. Love Maria. Big fan of Maria. She talks about chess a lot, but She manages to make it sound interesting somehow. She's wicked smart, you know. She even dressed... Boston? Bostonian? Boston mention? She even dresses smart. I should talk to her, shouldn't I? Good luck, Clara. The girl's flirting? I mean, if Alina's gonna fumble, you do what you gotta do, girl. Do what you do, girl. Like, if she's gonna fumble that, that's fine. Y'all would probably have more in common, I guess. Kind of tragic, but, you know, y'all seem more the same speed. Like, Alina's very much growing away, which is sad, you know? But I think it's just natural. It has to help. Like, it has to, you know, help to have someone else who is can more relate to her, you know? I get behind this. This is cute to me. Very cute to me. Oh, I didn't ask about the lighter. That's a good point. I should be asking about every shit. A lighter? What's that got to do with me? You smoke, Clara? There's no way in Hades I can afford cigarettes. Though I can swipe some from time to time from Norval, the bellhop. You steal them? Yeah, he's usually drunk on Monday morning, so I swipe him. But I sure as sugar can't buy any, and Norval is wising up, so it's getting harder and harder to nab some. Love you. You're so funny. Hey. Did he chase you? Hey. Did he chase you? You've done... So the killer could be coming here? Oh, that's not great. I wish you hadn't told me. What do you think of Maria? Let's goss. She's a decent sort. I saw her once or twice back when I worked at the bar at the hotel. It seems Clara's being nice when talking about Maria, but you can tell there's more to the story. More like flirting? Like flirting? I'll ask you later. No point. I don't think she'd know anything about this. Cryptic. I don't think this is relevant. Oh, is it because it's alibis and... Is it because... Okay. Does it use an action when it's something that is like one of these with the icons on it where it's directly related to the case and not a jumping off point? Because if that is the case, oops. Oops, and I should have thought about that. Hey, did you chase her? Well, look who's still open. In a world of dwindling light... Oh yeah, he's all the time. He knows he never went legit. Of course he didn't. Why are you always looking up at me with those big ol' eyes? Freak. Okay. Become my friend so I can ask you questions. Not there yet. Almost there. So close. So... Nothing about syringes. Hey, did you... Hey, bestie? Hey, love of my life. I mean, boy best friend. History will say we were just best friends. Did you, did you chase her? I'm sure you didn't. That'd be crazy if real. Huh. What do you think I'm doing for work now? Delivering puppies and ice cream? Look, you know what I am and what I do. I ain't ashamed of it, ain't proud either. It just is. People have to accept it, 'cause I do. Yeah. No, I accept you. Not much there. Can I ask, I am sure I asked her about that. I guess that would be... None of this clue to the customer before. Why does this one have... Oh, it's just gonna... I didn't click it and get rid of the exclamation point. Never mind. I'll talk about this. No, I'll ask you about their matches. Let's dig into this. Yep. My bad. He does not care. We already talked about that. What do you think about... She was chased? Laura was chased down an alley? It might have given her a scare, but I doubt she was in any real danger. That girl has spunk. She can look out for herself. Why do you think that? That dame is a Bartitsu fighter. Not a bad one. One of the Casey crew tried to mug her last year, and she cracked the bone in his wrist till it came through the skin. He'll never play the viola again. Good to know. She was smart to take off, don't get me wrong. By my reckoning, this killer picks his victims carefully, starting with the weakest in the herd. Speaking from experience? I'm not talking about this anymore. I barely have the patience to justify the crimes I did commit today. Look, I don't care about your crimes. Your crimes are funny. Your crimes are being funny and silly. Bye. I'll be back at some point. Okay. I'll go with Maria. Maria's a safe bet. I can't ask you about that. Unfortunate. But I do like having more info coming in. I guess she wouldn't be thinking to. If I'm setting them up, this is not the game, but if I'm setting them up Fire Emblem style, well, I mean, Maria doesn't know yet, but it could be very cute. We just need to let her know that, hey, you got options, girly. Let's ask about this. Okay. I guess it's arbitrary when it takes an action. Syringe. You should ask Alina. Yeah. I guess I'll ask about Secret Smoker. Who the fuck cares? I know, but Alina doesn't know that I know, and I won't make a big deal out of it. Friends know when to keep quiet. I figured. Yep. Tell me about the lounge chat. I'm sure you were there. Nope. Let me wait a second. Here we go into a conundrum where I'm like, I'm literally trying to find these clues. I guess I just literally have to clear them out. Oh, good. Or it's a time thing as well. That's nice. Give you that mint punch. Yeah, I think it might be like a timing. Hopefully it is a timing thing and I'm just not like completely flubbing this. Since there is a time limit, I'm assuming some things are just sort of time locked. I heard you have a bit of a reputation here among my customers. I'm here to enjoy my drinks and escape my troubles, thank you. If I wanted to hear petty gossip, I'll join the girls hanging outside the tea house. Yep. What I thought. Okay. I don't know if these aren't relevant to him. None of these are relevant to him. So I guess... Do I have anything? Let me wait a second. It might be better to present stuff about him to other people, if I haven't already. Yeah. I didn't serve you anything? Oh. I did serve it. I didn't serve him at all. I should have put him in a good mood, but I want him here because I want to talk to him. But I can't right now. I don't think this case I can ask him about. Oh? Oh, did he take 2 drinks? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I think he did. Father Lacey hovers the glass between his fingers, swinging it gently back and forth like a metronome. You're not sure if you'll ever answer the question. My father passed away. Oh, we asked that already. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, you already said... we did that already. My bad. Hey, you know about this? A lighter. What am I supposed to tell you about this? Do you smoke, Father Lacey? I'd rather have the devil flay me alive. We all have our vices, but suicide, even if it's slow, is a sin. Seems a bit extreme. Flagellation used to be common in the church. Poor choice of words, I suppose. I think he might be one of my favorites so far. I just like his vibe. He's so depressed. Yeah. Okay, fair. Why do I know? Why is this relevant? I wish it'd tell me when it stopped being relevant. That would be nice. Cause like all it is like, hey, you hear about my buddy Peter? And like, though I would do that, I would be like, hey, have you heard of my best friend? Who I should not be like so close with because I'm trying not to seem like a criminal, but literally how else would I know him? You know, those sort of things. Ah, he might know about the debts. Nope. Now let's just clear stuff out. Maybe a secret smoker stuff. I'm just presenting whatever the fuck I want. Yep. Yeah, I figured. You. Help me. Let me give you a beautiful drink so you can help me, beautiful man. I'm curious how we met. Like, what's our deal? Like, do you adopt strays often? Because I feel like I'm your stray cat. Have you heard about the gay thing? No, you haven't, because it doesn't matter. Exactly, what I thought. Tell me about his home rules. You know about this? No. Ugh. Terrible, terrible. Ooh, syringe is a good one. No. Vincent, why don't you know anything? Were you there? Oh. Did you know this? Is this important? One of our customers was chased down the Bukovi Boulevard at night. Oh, my heart weeps for this country. The state of it all. Terrible. Let's hope they catch whoever did it. Yep, we're not closing the case with this one, fellas. Alina? I'm gonna have to really start digging into you. Does the tolerance change? I don't think it does. Get you your beautiful, beautiful drink. Okay. I'm trying to think. So let's just go through your hobby. Let's wait on that. I think I asked you about the syringe, right? No, I didn't. A photograph of a syringe? What's this about? Know anything about it? Too much. I saw plenty of those at the hospital back when I was working as a nurse. You were a nurse? We know this already. Sometime before my dad earned our fortune, I worked at the Bukovi hospital. Those syringes were used every day over there. I switched jobs last year and became an assistant for Dr. Durand. She's Killian's mother, if you met him. While working there, I noticed she used the exact same ones. For whatever reason, she locks them in a cabinet. Did you have access to them? Of course I did. I think she locked them away because of Killian. I returned the key the day I quit the job, though. Strange topic, syringes. I'm just glad I never have to use them now that I'm happily unemployed. Your fortune changed. You're not ready to talk about you and Maria. Okay. Have you heard about this? He tried to hit on me, and thankfully Dad was around to put a stop to that. Interesting. I guess I'll ask about Clara. Or mention that. For Clara, it's terrifying. Okay. I guess I'll ask the hobbies now. I play competitive chess. I'm good at it, depending on who you compare me to. Maria and I have been chess partners since we were kids. Back then, we imagined if we got good enough, we'd live the life of chess grandmasters. Playing chess for trophies, live in hotels, go to parties, have crowds cheer our names. The reality is a lot of these events only pay when you win, and the entry fees are extortionate. Back in the day, we did overtime to afford the qualification fees. We'd be so exhausted from overtime we'd never play our best. We'd scrape up enough money for one hotel room and pass out each night. Still had fun though. Ever win? I won a tournament a few weeks back. Maria got second place, so we both qualify for an upcoming national tournament. Maria doesn't know yet, but I'll be paying to take us both there. That's kind of you. It's our dream. I understand. Yeah, goodbye. I'm trying to figure out, like, I feel like maybe I just need to go through everything we have. Keep an open mind. Damning. Both a damning motive and solid evidence tying to them the scene of the crime. Don't get too fixated on one suspect at a time. I'm trying to do that. You switch of your motive and suspicion evidence. Getting ahead is different. I mean, I am definitely probably getting ahead. So... defense. I want to clear out defense. That's the last drop. Is where she was. I guess I need to be asking about that more, huh? I haven't talked about it. Let me ask. Yikes, I don't think I have much to ask, actually. I guess I'll ask about their relationship. No way. Not Alina. I don't buy that theory. Okay. You know, I just wanted to explore the options. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Tell me about your, Tell me about... Well, it's your favorite. So tell me about it. Yeah, okay. I realized that. I realized you told me about I wanted to extend the conversation. I need to throw whatever I have at you. You freak. I'll get you drunk. I will... Let me make sure I remember what you like to drink. Yeah. Let me make my notes. Minty with soda. Okay. And if he doesn't like something, I'll put that down too. 'Cause I need to get you drunk. No fruit. No fruit. And vodka. Okay. That'll be for tomorrow. Do I have any more? I just ask you about stuff. You don't know anything. Hey, you know this guy also gets rejected? I don't think he cares. No care in the world. Hey, do you think the killer could be brokenhearted? Nope. Did you know she was a nurse? I'm just asking if you knew she was a nurse. Did you work there? You know what Peter does? Have you met Peter? He is not to be trusted. That much should be very clear to any gentleman. You say that, but I don't know. He seems pretty cool. Okay. I'm hitting such a wall, but I think a lot of it is timing. Like, I think I've gotten through stuff pretty slow just because I haven't really thought about this. You don't know about this, but I'm doing it anyway. Really, I don't know about that. I know you don't care. Hey, did you know Peter is really smart? I don't know that man. I don't care to know him. You should avoid him. He's mad. He's mad I'm talking about my man. My Blurvo. He's like, shut up. Stop that. I can still drink. I keep wanting to say I can still feed you. In spirit, I am feeding him alcohol. And we're becoming besties. There's no point for me to do this every time except for the fact that I do want him to be my best friend. Like, you will tell me about trains. And your fiance. Let's give you... Yeah, you heard about Career Criminal. Interesting. Good work. It seems his sentimental feelings over your little memento may have done him in. That doesn't mean he did it. Thank you, me. Indeed, we need both evidence and motive. Keep digging. Like, yeah. He didn't... It doesn't mean he did it. Oh, I did the wrong one. It surely doesn't. Because... And this is very important. He did that, so... He's silly. Unless I'm blonde. What? No. He got that. Last drop is, I mean, it all starts there. Do any of these connect to like 2 clues? Yes. Yeah, because the syringe, it's murder stuff. The lighter, I mean, it doesn't... Let's just start fucking around. I don't think she keeps that, though. Did I put the smoker up? I don't need this one here anymore. Actually, I do. Maybe, because it might come up. I've seen Elliot use matches, though. So I know he uses matches, so why can't I connect it? Do I need to be like, hey, buddy, do you smoke? And he's like, He tricky. He's so tricky. Okay, so I think... But did I skip it? I might need this to be... Oh, UI. Wonderful UI. I wanted to find out about... All... Peter... Alina? Do I not have Alina ones? Oh, they're all out there. Billy. And then others. Yeah, Secret Smoker doesn't connect to that. That's interesting to me. I did mess up my flow. I did mess up my... I'll just fix it later. It did not look good, but I do need to fix it. Motives back on top. Motives back on top. Motives back on top. Put that back there. Syringe. I don't think her debts have much to do with this other than the fact that it explains why she was there. Truly. I don't think that's necessarily that much of an indictment. Tying Elliot to this fucking syringe is driving me crazy, though. I know you did it, or rather, I wish you did it. But I just need, like, solid evidence of anything for really any of these people. I guess maybe we'll get new people coming. I don't know. He doesn't have friends. This is what sucks about Elliot. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes him, so he doesn't have friends. So you can't ask him shit. Like, you can't ask them, like, hey, do you recognize this lighter? You just can't do it. But, for right now, I'm going to end episode 3. I think, kind of looking over... I think a lot of this is just going to be trial and error, just constantly presenting evidence as much as I possibly can. To kind of get like a good idea of what's going on. I think kind of like going away from the suspects and diving into like personal stuff from all these other possible witnesses will be important. I'm sure something with him has to... There's got to be more. I don't have a clue from him. I imagine one of these people has to have a clue. Like, all of them. All of them must have something to contribute. You know? Hopefully. Here's hoping. But for right now, I'm gonna end episode 3 here. Thank you all for joining me. And I will see you next time.